Hey everyone, my name is Jessica. I'm with LuLaRoe, Jessica Jacob. I just wanted to make this video for all of you guys to kind of introduce myself to you and tell you a little bit about my LuLaRoe journey, how I heard about it, what interested me about it, and finally why I took the plunge and am now waiting impatiently / patiently to onboard. Alright, so first off, I heard about LuLaRoe a few months ago. I saw a friend of mine posting pictures on Instagram in these leggings, and I was always like, oh, those are cute, like the picture, move along. And then another friend of mine started talking about it, and she was so excited, and she was telling me all about this LuLaRoe stuff, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. I'll be honest with you, leggings were not my thing. Not at all. Never thought I was going to wear them. So, I just kind of tuned her out, a little uninterested. And then one day I'm at work and my husband calls me and he's like, hey, do we have any plans tonight? And I was like, no, I don't think so. He's like, well, so-and-so wants to take you with her to this party. And I was like, okay, what kind of party? And he's like, oh, I don't know. It was like one of those bags or something to do with that. And I was like, okay, tell her I'll come along with her. So I went, had no idea whatsoever what I was getting involved with. And walk into this room and it's full of all these clothes and all these women looking at these clothes and these skirts and then these shirts, and I was just like blown away. And next thing I know, I'm being bullied into trying on some leggings. Not really, I was kind of willing to do it, more than willing. And it was like a love story began. I was that person who said I was never going to wear leggings, and all of a sudden, they were just amazing. And the clothes were amazing, and the skirts were amazing, and the shirts were amazing, and I wanted all of it. And let me tell you guys, I am the cheapest shopper you will ever meet in your life. Goodwill Queen, clearance rack. I don't pay more than $5 for something. That was always kind of my rule. If I pay more than $5 for something, it was like $7. So I was looking at these clothes, and there's no clearance racks, and there's no, there's nothing for $5. And I texted my husband, and I was like, honey, I'm spending money. And I did. Bought my first pair of leggings and an Irma, because let's just get this straight. You cannot have leggings and not get an Irma too. It's like bread and butter, peanut butter and jelly, nachos and cheese. You can't do it. And all of a sudden, I went home and never wanted to take them off, and I just kept thinking and thinking and thinking about LuLaRoe. Could not get it out of my head, because it was something remarkable that happened that day. To just see so many women that were trying on these clothes in a very comfortable setting. I mean, you're not in a store. You're not in a place where a salesperson is coming around every corner asking if you need something and can I help you find something. And it wasn't like that at all. And it really impressed me. And for some reason, I was drawn to it. I knew I had to be a part of it somehow. And so I didn't know the person who was hosting the party that night. It was a friend of mine that knew her. And I found her on Facebook, and which I should also tell you guys, by the way, I was like joining multiple groups on Facebook because it was definitely becoming an addiction. So I'd found her on Facebook, and I messaged her, and I was like, hey, tell me a little bit about the startup with LuLaRoe. What's involved with it? And she gave me the information, You know, she didn't pull any punches. You know, $5,000-$6,000 just for the clothes. And I was like, okay, thanks. Moving on with my life. Moving on with my my 9-to-5 job, because that's just, I don't have $5,000-$6,000. I mean, seriously, I just got married less than a year ago, and you guys know how that goes, and there's no $5,000-$6,000. So I was just prepared to let it go and give up with my life, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I had to find a way to make it this $5,000-$6,000 work. So one of the things that my sponsor had told me was a lot of people would apply for no interest credit card and then pay their initial investment off relatively quickly. So I was like, okay. One day I'm sitting at my computer and I was like, I'm just going to apply for this credit card. I don't know what's going to happen. I probably don't have good credit. It's not going to happen, but I'm just going to see what they're going to tell me what I can get. So I applied to this credit card, and I wasn't going to get the credit card. And then all of a sudden it was like, call this number to finish your application process. And I called the number, and she's like, okay, you've been approved for this amount, which was exactly what I needed for this investment. And then she's like, and we're sending you the card, it'll be there in a few days. I was like, hey, wait. I didn't say I was getting the card, I just wanted to find out how much I was applicable for. And all of a sudden I'm getting this card for the exact amount of money that I needed to start this process. So I'm like, I think I'm going to do this. I really think I'm going to do this. What is my husband going to say? Oh crap. And so I approached him about it and told him my ideas. He was a little skeptical at first, but he could definitely tell that it was something that meant a lot to me. And so he supported me. He said I could do it, and things just kept falling into place. And needless to say, that was the beginning of May. I submitted my paperwork May 1st. So currently I've been in the queue for about 6 weeks, 6 long agonizing weeks, and it'll probably be a few more weeks. But you know what, that's okay, because in this time I've really been able to prepare and to think about it and to really understand what I'm getting myself into. I had the privilege of going to the Inspire tour in Chicago, and that's what cemented it for me. Submitted my paperwork May 1st, went to Inspire May 3rd, and it blew me away. This company just blew me away. The things that they stand for are amazing. So I had to do it. I have to do it, and I can't wait to do it. So that's a little bit about me and my story. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay tuned for more videos, definitely subscribe to my channel. There will be definitely some more videos coming up. And if you have any comments or questions, or you want to find out even more about me, you can find me on Instagram, on Facebook. Just search LuLaRoe Jessica Jacob on any of those, and there I will be. Looking forward to it.